Yo fam, what's up? It's your boy, the Big Dog, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got 15 minutes? Yeah, hey, you got 20 minutes? I know I said 15, I meant 20. You wanna learn how to cook some chicken? You wanna learn how to cook something? Sure you do. You about to step in the Shotzee barbecue, I'm gonna show you how to do something. The Big Dog style. We gonna put down some chicken. Shotzee barbecue. Hey yo fam, what's up to all my peoples, my aficionados, the fans, you know what I'm saying? What's happening, what's cracking? It's your boy, BROS to the HO, Shotzee Real Felix Shots, you know, the Sheeziest, the Big Dog, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise known as Manny Aliases. And you know, it's the 4th of July. So what do you think I'm doing out here? What do you think's going on? Yeah, it's time to go ahead and put down that cue. So what you know about that? I'm just getting started, you know, how I get started in the day, you know. I'm going to go ahead and reveal to you some secrets behind the veil of Shotzee barbecue's process. You don't understand my skills. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. You know, they say I'm young, got a lot to learn. So I want you to holler at this and check it out. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. All right. So everything starts with the clean grill, you know. A lot, you know, my grill, I had to give back my other grill. My brother got that mug, so it's all good. You know, you start with the clean grill, man, because in a minute you're going to be putting your meat on the thing. So I go ahead and make sure I take time to scrub my grill off. Do it all good, get the little rusty stuff off, and then I'm going to spray it with oil. Now here's the secret I learned from one of them cats on TV, barbecue cats. I mean, I'm not tripping. Like, I don't have a lot to learn. I'm still learning. So you want to get your charcoal grills to, the bricks, because I use Kingsford, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no plug for Kingsford, but I like briquettes, okay? And then I have one of these little lighter flumes. I don't know if that's how you call it, but I get that set up. But you take, what is this? I keep coming back to this this paper right here, right? The thing with that paper is you soak it with vegetable oil. And you soak the paper with vegetable oil, let it soak for a couple of minutes or so, and then when you put your lighter fluid on your charcoal, and then you go ahead and set this thing up. I'm gonna show you how it looks. The paper will actually burn a long time because the oil is inside of it. Versus, you know, if you don't have some type of I don't know what the oil does, but it'll burn off. But the paper will not burn. So you know. But anyway, that's what's secret number 1. Check that out, you know what I'm saying? So let me show you how it looks when I get the party started, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my lighter fluid and soak my charcoals. You know, I got it on the grill. Underneath, I got my secret weapon, that paper with that oil on it. You know, I'm not gonna light for one of these deals here. You don't really like the top of it. I mean, I can. But I'm going to light that paper underneath. That's the reason why we want to do this. Alright? So let me go ahead and get my lighter. You know, because I don't have my camera. I'm the cameraman today. I'm the cameraman. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm going to take this guy off to the side. See why them charcoals are soaking up all of that great lighter fluid. I'm going to take my lighter. You know, suckers had them lighters from the gas station, you know, one of them big lighters. You know, somebody who's serious, they're gonna go ahead and have them a stick lighter like this, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a script though, but hey, why not have one? Alright, So I got this thing going and blowing. I'm going to put that mug on top here. And then I'm going to go ahead and, you see it's already smoking through. What's up, big dog? I'm going to light the paper up there. You know, another thing, you probably don't want to be, if you cook on a deck like me, you don't want to be too close to other things that can ignite, you know, such as, you know, a wooden deck like you see behind me. You don't want that to happen. So pull your grill away from things that can ignite. You know what I'm saying? Make sure especially you're not cooking indoors or near the house, because that's a dumb move. Okay, I'm looking over here like the camera. I'm looking over here. It look drunk, like I'm drunk. But the camera's over here. Yeah, camera. Hey, what's up? Anyway, you can see, let me show you behind me. Look at the smoke. The smoke is kicking up. It's kicking up. You know what I'm saying? It's doing something. What is it doing, dog? I don't know what's coming. All right. So that's segment number 1. In a minute, when I'm going to come back, I'm going to show you how this joke is looking, because I got chicken and sauce. Chicken and sauce to go. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to go ahead and take a pause. This goes out to, you know, we're taking a pause so you hear a word from our sponsors. S Digital Studios, imagine, conceive, create, anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? Photo, video, graphics, that's what they do. So, we'll be back. The word of the day is saturate. Let's give you a little quick tip. When you're making your little oily bag to help to keep your flame going, all right? Now, we're not talking about the flame with your wife. You got to work that outside the box, my friend. When you go ahead and get the oil on your paper, I would suggest getting you a mixing cup. You know what I'm saying, like this, and then go ahead and pour your oil in it to contain the oil, and allow it to kind of set up and get oily like that. Let that bag soak in those good juices. The thing about it is you don't want to have your oily bag on the grill and that oil seep down there, because what'll happen is when you go light your grill and you let them charcoal bricks burn up, that oil bed at the bottom, well, hell, it's gonna catch a fire. You're gonna be like, sweet Jesus, it's a fire. You know, so you want a fire, but you don't want a fire. You know what I'm saying? All right. So when I come back, we're gonna have the charcoal bricks. You see, they smoking up real good. They coming. They're on the way. We're gonna have the bricks all spread out, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this chicken on. You know what I'm saying? It's for real. This piece, 2013, 4th of July. Peace. All right. Go ahead and put my gloves on so I can handle this business. Dump these charcoals out. Okay. This thing's pretty hot. It's really kicking. And just like I said, my charcoal bricks are burned down. It's kicking a lot of heat. But I'm going to go ahead and add some more. I'm going to add some more bricks to the mix. Bricks to the mix. You can hear it popping. Because the old bricks, them great bricks, is like arguing with the young bricks. Like, dude, what's happening? How come you ain't burning? I got to go ahead and apply some heat to you. So they burning up. So now I'm about to kind of stack them and arrange them and then get my grill together. My grill's popping. All my charcoals are arranged. And I got to go ahead and apply another ingredient to the mix. A lot of times what most folks, maybe they don't do, or maybe you haven't been shown, that you don't want your meat or whatever sticking to the grill. Just like if you was in the house and you was cooking in the house, like you frying something up in the pan, what do you need? What do you need? Ooh, I got it, Mr. Henry. I got it. I need oil in the pan. That's right. You need oil in the pan. You know what I'm saying? But in this mix, what you got to do is you got to spray down your grill. Just the grill. Use some cooking spray. All right, so here's my cooking spray, right? So now, you see that thing is going? There's my grill piece over there. I'm gonna take this guy here away from the grill. I'm not trying to start a fire, okay? Because it has all kinds of notes on this can. I'm quite sure somewhere on the can it said that
Do not let it exceed 65 degrees Fahrenheit. You got to spread away from the skillet. All right. But in this case, we don't have a skillet. We're just spraying it down so that the surface can be ready to receive that succulent blessing from the Lord, the meat. All right. So I got it all together. You know what I'm saying? You can look over there. You see my grill is all together. My charcoal is looking all beautiful. Now keep this in mind, okay? Wherever you concentrate your charcoal bricks, that's where all the heat's going to be at. So I like to put them in the center, kind of like a pyramid, you know what I'm saying? Now, again, that's going to be where all the action is happening. So what I like to do a lot of times is I start it in the middle and I push them off to the sides for their indirect heat. You know what I'm saying? But don't just leave it in the middle, man, or you're going to burn your chicken. You're going to burn your meat, man. It's not a good look. We're not going for blackened chicken, because blackened chicken on the grill is called burned, my bruh. All right, the meat is coming. I mean, you know, the food is about to go on the grill. It's a family show. Nice, here it is. The star of the show, leg quarters. So that's what it looked like before you put them down. Now for seasoning for my leg quarters, I don't know how you like to season yours. I like to season till I see some flavor. Most folks just like salt and pepper. They can do with that. You know, we use a combination: salt, pepper, you know, some seasoning salt, some kicking chicken. It really is tight. So the thing is, you know, you want to have this stuff prepared ahead of time. Put your salt, your pepper. We're gonna do a dolly shot. I mean, you know, a dolly shot. Your salt, your pepper. And this kicking chicken, you can get that from HEB. You know, probably at your Kroger, your neighborhood store. Kicking chicken definitely makes the difference. But these things is ready to go, man. My grill is smoking up and it's ready to pop. All right, you gotta have the right tools for the job. Get your tongs, because you don't want this. You don't want your hands to get burned trying to put this meat on here. All right, so I try to come up with some type of arrangement, you know, an agreement between the meat and the grill. You can kind of see these guys coming on. I don't know if I'm working and I can't see it. Maybe hold it like this. You see, I kind of have it, you know, laid out. A nice little hookup. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to have your nice long tongue, because you fool around on this thing and your hands gonna get burned by trying to lay it out and be cool. See them going on? I got quite a bit of leg quarters, so I got to be careful. I don't want, you know, be out here for a long time and then flies get over here, put on what I need, and go ahead and put up the rest. I'm ready to put the top down. You know, it's kind of, my grill is convertible, but any convertible, sometimes you got to put the top down so you can get that love, dog. All right, so you ask yourself, Big Dog, okay, you got the grill, everything clean, all your oil, all this great stuff, man. Chicken's on. How long do I cook it for? Well, if you got a thermometer, you want the core temperature probably to be 165 degrees at least. Okay. A lot of times, what happens is with me, I cook by scent. I cook to see, you know, when the flavor starts to change. I mean, when I can smell it in the air, you know, then I need to know. Now, you know, you don't want to cook by the smell of burn, because when it burns, then you didn't went too long, my friend. All right, so keep a lookout. You see, this mug is already smoking out the top, so that means the chicken is cooking. Now, I got to slow this thing down, so you got these little vent holes on the top. So I'll go ahead and close the holes. And I already got the sweat dripping in my eyes. That means that I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now, I'm going to come back and you're going to see some progress. And my eyes is burning because I got this sweat in it. All right? That's what hard work and determination gets you. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to come back in a minute.
You're going to see me flip them over, and you're going to see it looking smooth and good and cool. Shotzee barbecue. All right, so we back again. What I did was, I wanted to see how fast everything was cooking. So I went ahead and turned over this meat real quick, just so I can see what's up. Okay, now you see smoke is coming up, and they got a pretty good sear to them. It's like, wow, man, they cooking pretty good. They're actually cooking a little fast. That's the reason why I turned them over. You know, if your heat is rolling kind of fast, eventually it's gonna die out. It's been my practice that it's gonna die out. But if it's really rolling fast, you want to make sure that you're flipping it over constantly, so that it can just be heating up on each side. You leave it on one side too long. I'd only left it on there for about 2 minutes, and you see the sear on it. You leave it on there for too long, you're just gonna have one side burn, and people won't be like, "This is good." They're gonna be lying to you, because don't nobody like no burnt stuff, man. But the devil, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to burn up nothing. We trying to make it cook good. All right? So, I'm going to go ahead and let you marinate on those things. You know, you can holler at us on lines and websites and stuff. If this is a real show, I would be telling you, you'll be seeing like words down here on the screen, but this ain't no real show. This is just brother out here having fun by himself on the 4th of July, so you can see my process. All right? So what's coming up next? We're going to probably see this. You're going to really see it coming together and be done. I'm going to show you why it's done. All right? All right. So check it out. Did all that setup with the grill, had everything all working. And then, you know, let me just show you what we're looking like so far. Okay? I got my neighbor's music playing in the background. That's all good. We can get it done. Check it out. I'm going to move the camera over here. So here is the layout. Look at it. It's all beautiful. Now you look at those that's on the outside of it. You say, how come, Mr. Shotzee, how come you got the chicken on the outside cooking? Well, those, as you can kind of see, are a little bit more done than the ones in the middle. And I got them cooking on indirect heat. I like the way they're looking so far. I don't want them to heat up anymore and, you know, dry out, maybe even burn. So I move them to the outside. Remember I told you earlier how, you know, however you stack your charcoals, usually if you stack them in a pyramid, the ones that's in the middle, they're going to be the hottest. So I use the outside ring for indirect heat. So it looked like I'm halfway done with these chickens, man. Next thing you know, I got some sausage coming on, but this show is just all about chicken. All right? So you're probably going to see the finished product in a little bit. So holla at that. Check that out. You see how that's pulling away from that, how the meat is kind of pulling away from the bone. You see that? You about there. Another way too. The dog next door agreed. All right, another way too. Make a fist like this, all right, and then take your other hand. I can't do it because I'm holding the camera. Take your other hand and just touch right here. Touch right there on the palm of your hand. And right around there is kind of like the how tender the meat should be. Another way too is by sight and taste. If the meat is still pink, it ain't done. Okay. You see how, you know how chicken has that fibery kind of look and feel to it? You see how the fibers is kind of kicking up on these jokers? You see how the fibers is pulling back? That's done chicken. If it look like one big old glob of slime and pink, you're gonna get salmonella when you eat it. So don't be trying to eat that. Leave it on the grill for a little bit longer. And if you got one of those thermometers, you can put it in. Make sure the core temperature is on 165. You know, that's enough to kill any bacteria and whatever. I learned that back when I worked in a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? So, we just about done with this whole deal with the chicken. The next is going to be the look and the final product. So we all done. I still got some more going on the grill, but I got some right here for you to see. My Uncle Glenn, we used to call him Uncle Beeb. He's my inspiration for barbecuing. All right. What he used to do, and I haven't learned how to do it yet, he used to cook it with the barbecue sauce on there. Really make a good taste. I usually do it afterwards. A lot of times, if you leave that barbecue sauce on there before, you know, during the cooking, it's just gonna burn your chicken or make a nice little crust. But look at that. That's for real. And it's good in the mug. Like this good. All right. Tune in the next holiday. You might learn something, all right? Peace. Shotzee Barbecue 2013. I'm out.